What's happening, YouTube? Just nocturnal thoughts in the building with a quick video, quick thought that's in my mind real quick, and I just wanted to share it with you and put it out there, ask a few questions and receive a few answers in my comments. Shouts out to all my new subscribers, everybody that's leaving compliments on my videos. I salute you. Nocturnal thoughts, I appreciate you. Look, can Anthony Joshua recover from this loss and in his rematch with Andy Ruiz? Can he get his straps back? Can he get his belts back? Now I'm gonna be honest. This is no disrespect towards Andy Ruiz. I think he fought a hell of a fight. Being the first heavyweight Mexican champion, that ain't no small beans, no pun intended. But at the end of the day, in most situations, I don't even entertain the idea of fighting with an injury. For example, with Manny Pacquiao claimed to have issues with his shoulder after he lost to Mayweather, I give that no credibility. You lost a fight, take your L like a man, and I still respect Manny Pacquiao, but that was an excuse, and it didn't show during the fight. But with Anthony Joshua, with the concussion from sparring, just a week out from fighting, which was a huge mistake, I have to give that validity. I'm not an Anthony Joshua fan. Let's be clear. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing, but I'm not a fan of any boxer. I take my hat off to anybody that gets in the ring. I take my hat off to anybody that follows any dream, no matter what you decide to do. I salute you if you're a dream chaser, but I'm not a fan of you. I just tip my hat off to you. So I'm not a fan of Anthony Joshua, but I have to be honest. When I look at his situation, it makes too much sense, and it's too much confirmation that's coming out that's saying that he was concussed. We cannot overlook the fact that everything leading up to this fight reflects that he had a bad camp. Coming to the States, going to Miami, I think it just took him off of his square. And this guy, Joey, that concussed him, now I'm seeing that he's releasing information saying that he hits just as hard as Deontay Wilder. Okay? That's neither here nor is it there. My point is this: if Anthony Joshua goes back to the drawing board, has a healthy camp, without any injury, do I think that he can bounce back and beat Andy Ruiz in a rematch? I honestly think that he can. I honestly think that he will. The bigger question is Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, the fight we still are all waiting for. This is what I want to ask you guys, and give me your honest opinions. Do you think that Anthony Joshua's loss is going to make him a better fighter, especially if he comes back and wins his straps back from Andy Ruiz? Do you think that make him a better fighter going into a fight with Deontay Wilder? That's question number one. Question number two. We all know that Deontay Wilder had easy work with Dominic Brazil. I thought the fight wasn't going to go but 4 rounds, but to my surprise, 2 minutes. Overhand right basically puts Dominic Brazil into the sunken place. graveyard dead. But Deontay Wilder flatlines Dominic Brazil. Now he gets to go back, enjoy his family, bask in his victory. But do you think that one round knockout makes him a better fighter? Because a lot of people were mixed about, well, you can't really tell if he made improvements in the 2-minute fight. And then you get some people say, oh, I've seen so much improvement with his technique. The way he knocked out Dominic Brazil, he was laser sharp and laser focused. Let me ask you guys this. Do you think that fight made him a better fighter? Or did it make him a lesser or a worse fighter for his next competition? See, I said that him fighting Luis Ortiz was going to be a chess move. He's not playing checkers, he's playing chess. But Luis Ortiz is a threat. Talking to one of my guys, and he said, Luis Ortiz is a threat. Anything can happen in heavyweights. But he has stamina issues. So in other words, if Deontay Wilder can reserve and pretty much duplicate the first original fight and drag it out to the not so shallow end of the pool, maybe gas out Luis Ortiz once again and knock him out. Okay, I'm saying this. I think he beats Luis Ortiz, but did he gain enough experience from fighting and knocking out Dominic Brazil in 2 minutes? Say, for example, now he goes into Luis Ortiz fight. Are we expecting another big 1-round knockout? Because he knocked him out before. See, he could go into that fight and he could get caught. He could do the same thing that Anthony Joshua just did. He could lose his belt. He could lose his belt to somebody he already defeated. Let us not forget, Luis King Kong Ortiz had Deontay Wilder hurt at least two times in that fight. Legitimately had Deontay Wilder on wobbly legs, dazed and confused, with bells going off in his head. Deontay Wilder was able to compose himself and finish that fight in phenomenal style. But can he pull that out 2 times? I, for one, think he can, to be honest. But the grand question, in the grand scheme of things, there's a knockout in the first round and then a victory versus Luis Ortiz. Is that going to build him to be a better fighter? Is that enough adversity in comparison to Anthony Joshua getting beat and coming back from the brink of defeat, taking the L and taking it like a man? To be honest, he's taking his loss like a man, almost too much of a gentleman for my taste. He doesn't even seem to have an angry bone in his body about the loss. That's one thing I do not like, because I can't see the heart in someone that's just that cavalierly losing the belt. 4 belts. But in his defense, he's taken his loss with a lot of dignity. If he comes back, will he come back even better? Will he come back better than Deontay Wilder, who's coming off of victories? Can you come back and be a better person after an L versus being a lesser person after 2 W's? That's my question to y'all. Leave me some comments. Help me figure out this little riddle. help me put the pieces of the puzzle together. I appreciate y'all for watching. That's my question. Can Anthony Joshua turn this loss into a major victory? And do you think that Deontay Wilder's victories in the long run will cost him one big L? Inquiring minds, nocturnal thoughts wants to know. Until the next time, people, I appreciate y'all time. All my new subscribers, man, much love, salutations. I appreciate you. Thanks for all the comments. That's all I got to say, people. Nocturnal thoughts. I'm out. Till next time. Peace.